Hello everyone, my name is Varsha and welcome to Programming Knowledge. So today we're going to install the IntelliJ IDE and some drivers and Java files for Selenium framework on Windows 10. So let's get started. So open your Google and type IntelliJ IDE. The very first link that we see is the www.jetbrains.com. So click on this link. The IntelliJ IDEA is an integrated development environment, that is the IDE, which is written in Java for developing the computer softwares, and it was developed by the JetBrains. Now apart from all this, IntelliJ IDEA IDE also has features like we have the built-in tools, we have the JVM languages like Java, Kotlin, Scala, Groovy, and also it supports some of the frameworks like the Spring, Java EE. And it supports the mobile development and web development as well, like the HTML, CSS, Angular, Node.js. So these are some of the features of IntelliJ IDEA IDE. In terms of system requirement, we need a RAM of 2 GB minimum, and disk space that we require is of 3 GB of space. And also before installing the IntelliJ IDEA IDE, we have to install the JDK first. So all we need to do is first type JDK download. Now I haven't installed the JDK. I'll show you. Go to CMD and I'll type Java space dash version. Here you can see I haven't installed my JDK. It says that Java is not recognized as an internal or external command or operable program or batch file. I will run this command again after installing my JDK. So I'll close this, and here you see we have the www.oracle.com. Click on this link. And we have different versions of Java JDK. We have the Java SE 15, we have the Java SE 14, and we have the Java SE 11. We're going to download the latest one. Click on JDK download. Now if you have Mac OS, if you're using Mac OS, you can install installer. You can click this one, and if you're using Windows, then you can click this one. So I'm using Windows, so I click this file. Now here you must accept the license agreement for Oracle Java SE, which says I reviewed and accept the Oracle Technology Network license agreement for Oracle Java SE. You have to simply just click on this checkbox and click on download JDK 15. So now here you can see that my Java JDK has been downloaded. So all I'll need to do is I'll just click on this. So click on next. So this is the place where your Java JDK will be saved. Let it be this way and click on next. And here you can see that it is getting installed. It will take some time, so wait for it. So here you can see that my Java SE Development Kit 15 has been successfully installed. So I'll click close, and here I'll type CMD again. Just simply type Java space dash version, and here you can see Java version 15, Java SE runtime build 15 has been installed. This shows that you have successfully installed your Java JDK 15, and if it's not coming this way, and if you type this command and this is not the output of it, you need to go through the steps again and install it again. So now we have installed our Java JDK on our system. So we're going to set the environment variable. Simply just type environment variable, and here you can see edit the system environment variable. Click on this. Here you can see environment variable, right? Click on environment variable. Here you'll see system variables. In this system variable window, click on path and click edit. So click on new, and here we're going to enter the path. How are we going to do it? So just go on C drive, go to program files, and here you can see Java. Go to Java, go to JDK 15, go to the bin folder and copy this path and paste it over here. So this is going to be the new system environment variable. Click OK and click OK and click OK. So you have set your environment variables as well. So we can install the IntelliJ IDE now. Simply go to the official website of IntelliJ IDE and go to download. Here we have two versions, the ultimate version and the community version, and if you're using Windows, go to Windows, and if you're using Mac, then click on Mac, and if you're using Linux, then click on Linux. So I'm using Windows, so I'll be clicking on Windows, and we're going to download the community version. Simply just click on download. And here you can see that my IntelliJ IDE, the community version is getting downloaded. So now here you can see that my IntelliJ IDEA, the community version, has been downloaded. So click on this, click on next, click next. So over here, create desktop shortcut, yes, for the 64-bit, and update context menu. I'll click add open folder as a project. Then create associations. I don't want to create any associations for now. Then update path variable, that is restart needed, and add launchers dir to the path. I'll click on this checkbox as well. And I'll click next. Then I'll click on install. And here you can see that the IntelliJ IDE, the community version, is getting installed. And just click on finish. So here you can see that the IntelliJ IDE, the community version, has been installed, and I have created a shortcut desktop icon over here. So I'll just click on this and I confirm that I have read and accepted the terms of this user agreement, and I'll click continue. Data sharing, I'll just click don't send. I don't want to share data sharing. So this is the UI theme. I'll click the light one. Go to next. Just go to next. Go to next. Okay, so click on new project. Here click on Java. And here you can see that we have the Java version 15 because you have downloaded the JDK. So it will be visible here, and if you have not downloaded the JDK, it will show that link to download JDK. Like here you can see over here download JDK. So I have downloaded, so it's showing 15, Java version 15 has been downloaded JDK. Just click on next, create project from template, click next. So I'll just write hello world. So let's run a program over here. I'll simply write s out, and here you can see, like if I write s out, is system out.println. So this IntelliJ IDE has a very cool feature of auto completing it. Like if I write s out, it's in system out.println, and there are many more shortcuts to this. We will learn as and on we keep on programming, we'll keep learning it. So I'll just write hello world, and I'll click on this button, that is the run main. Click on it, and here you can see, here it's hello world. So we have installed the Java JDK, we have set the variable path also, and then we have installed the IntelliJ IDE, and we executed a program and it's successfully executed. So we're done with the installation of the JDK and the IntelliJ IDEA IDE. Now we have to install Jar files and some of the drivers that we require for the browsers for the Selenium framework. So all we need to do is just go to the official web page of Selenium, that is the Selenium HQ. Here you see we have the www.selenium.dev. Click on this, click on downloads, and here we have the Selenium client and WebDriver language bindings. See, to create Selenium WebDriver scripts, you need to make use of language specific client drivers. Now, as we know, Selenium supports many languages like Ruby, Java, Python, C#, and JavaScript. So for every language, we have the specific client drivers. For Ruby, we have some client drivers. For Java, we have some client drivers. So we'll be using Java. We'll be doing Selenium with Java. So here you can see we have the stable version for Java is 3.141.59, and the latest release that we have the alpha release 4. I have discussed about the Selenium versions also in the previous tutorial, so you can check out that. So we're going to do with Java, Selenium with Java. So simply click on download. So here you can see we have the zip file of Selenium Java. I'm going to extract it. And here we have the executable jar files. So it is recommended that you create a separate folder for the Selenium jar files and the drivers. So I'll be creating a separate folder of jar files and drivers. Just create it on any drive like C drive or D drive or somewhere, because we're going to download many jar files and many drivers. So locating them, and it will be placed in somewhere, and then locating them and finding them at that point of time will be very hard. So just simply make a folder over here. I'll be naming Selenium jars and drivers. Create a folder in Selenium jars and drivers. I'll name it jars, and I'll create a separate folder also, name it drivers. And in drivers, we're going to install the Chrome driver and the Firefox driver. So we'll make the folders for that as well. Let's make things very systematic, because if we don't do it, then it will be very problematic. So this way we have created a new folder in our D drive, that is the Selenium jars and drivers. So we have downloaded jar files. Let's check that out. We have the first two jar files over here. We're going to copy it and place it over here. Then again over here, go to libs, and we have the jar files here also. So we're going to copy it here, and here it is. So we're going to add these jar files now to our IDE. So just create a new project for Selenium, Java next. I'll name it as Selenium. I'll change the package name to Selenium, and I'll click finish. So here it is. Now we're going to add the jar files that we have downloaded. Simply go on file, go to project structure, must accept, okay, just click on accept, and go to modules. Here you can see dependency tab, go to dependency, and here you can see there's a plus sign, right? So click on this plus sign, and here you see jars or directories. Click on jars or directories. Go to the drive where you have created your folder. I've created in D drive, and I have named it as Selenium jars and drivers. Go to jars and select all those jars that you have downloaded, and simply just click OK. So here you can see that I have added my jar file over here. So just click on apply, click OK. So here you can see that I can see all my jar files over here in external libraries. Okay, so we have added the jar files also. So now let's download the drivers. So all I need to do is same on Selenium HQ, just go down and here you can see platform supported by Selenium. Browsers. Click on browsers, and for different browsers we have different drivers. Like for Firefox we have the Gecko driver, for Internet Explorer we have the Internet Explorer driver, for Safari we have the Safari driver, for Chrome we have the Chrome driver. So basically we will perform all our test cases in Chrome driver. We're going to launch the Chrome driver frequently, but in the next tutorial I will explain how to launch drivers like the Firefox driver, the Chrome driver. So for that we need to download the drivers for it. So all we need to do is just click on documentation over here, and here you can see the latest beta version that we have is the Chrome driver 86 and the stable version that we have the 85. Now see, over here you need to check your Chrome browser version first. So what you need to do is go on settings and go to about Chrome, and here you can see your version. It's version 85, and if it is not updated then please update it and then download your driver, because your driver version and your Google browser, the Chrome browser, should match, and if it's not matching, and then your browser will not be launched. So here I have the stable version, that is the 85 version. So I'll be clicking over here, and here you can see this page. If you have Linux, click over here. If you have Mac, click on this link, and if you have Windows, then click on this link. I'm having Windows, so I'll be clicking on this link. Here you can see this is the Chrome driver, this is the zip file. I will extract it. I have the exe file over here. Copy this file and paste it in the folder that you have created in Chrome driver. Same way, we're going to download the Firefox driver. Go to documentation. Here we have different versions of Gecko driver. So what you're going to do is just go to Firefox and check out the version that you have. Simply go on settings, go to general, and here you will see that your updated version, that is the version 81. I'm having 81.0.1. So my Firefox is updated, so I'm going to download the version 81. Just go on Gecko driver release, and here you will see the driver versions. Now I'm having Windows 64-bit, so I'll be clicking this, and if you have Mac then click this, and if you have Linux, so depending upon your operating system, just click. So here you can see we have the Gecko driver. It's a zip folder, so we're going to extract files, and here you can see it is an exe application. We're going to simply copy it and paste it to the folder where you have created your drivers folder in Firefox driver.